Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a goofy couple in love that loves reacting to some Genshin Impact.
Yes, we do.
And we're moving on to a new region. Finally, we left Inazuma. We didn't love Inazuma, you know, and whatnot. We enjoyed our time there. But we're going on to a new region. I don't know the correct pronunciation of it yet, so I'm just going to say we're going on to Sumeru. And yeah, so that's... I should have gotten a sponsor for this video. Damn it. Missed opportunity. If you want all of our Genshin Impact reactions, check out the description of this video for a playlist. And if you want early access for our Genshin Impact reactions, you want to get a month ahead, then go ahead and hit the little join button down below and join our YouTube membership.
Yeah.
Ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I think it's Sumeru. Oh yeah, we're checking out.
So strong.
By the way, we're checking out a couple of scenes to catch up, and just a reminder, since we did a lot of, like, you know, character quests and special events and whatnot. We're checking out the La Senora scene with the riding Shogun, and then the event that happens like right after that. I think it's like Winter Night in Laszlo or something like that. Anyways.
But how?
The strut. No, we like the riding Shogun.
I am a Snishnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. Swear, if you strike me, I will make sure.
She gives 0 Fs.
I will make sure that your precious Inazuma. Stop! I order you, and you.
I did like her as a villain.
Filthy rats! All of you!
Yeah, she was a good villain.
Oh! And her pretty little head.
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
She dies, and then this happens. So a little fire butterfly bringing the message.
The sages think themselves to be all-knowing, but we alone are wise to the virtue in those acts of folly. In this war, not even a single pawn may be spared. Because on this chessboard, checkmate is not where the game ends.
So you're saying last year I was just a pawn?
Nice, like, creepy music.
Mm-hmm.
We are gathered here today to remember our dear comrade. In honor of her sacrifice, all work should halt for half a day as the nation mourns her passing.
Merely half a day? People say the Northland Bank's true currencies are blood and tears. But Mayor, even speaking as a banker, that sounds a little unconscionable.
Rosaline died in a foreign land. But you heartless businessmen and dignitaries, always with a convenient excuse to remain in the comfort of your homeland. You couldn't hope to understand. So why don't you keep your mouths shut? We don't want to make the children cry.
I like her.
Come on now. Even I don't think this is the right time or place for a fight.
Utterly risible.
Though her methods tarnished her
Been a while since we've seen
Child.
Child.
Sacrifice is a great pity. Her loss shall not hinder our progress. But Dottore, what of Scaramouche and the Gnosis from Inazuma?
Okay, Full Metal Alchemist.
Conventional wisdom holds that divine knowledge cannot be rationally comprehended. After conquering the divine gaze, he will make his next move.
It's time to end tonight's foolish theatrics. Right now, you have no captive audience. every worthy sacrifice be carved in ice. With this nation endure for all time. In the name of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, we will seize authority from the gods.
Yeah, it's good to check back in on that.
Absolute peace. Such is the gift from the Tsaritsa. Such is Her Majesty's benevolence.
Eternal winter.
Now you rest in this coffin, encased in layer upon layer of ice. But Rosaline, I promise you, your final resting place will be the entirety of the old world.
Okay, so have you ever realized, was her name Rosaline ever mentioned before? Or just like her Fatui name?
Not that I recall.
Today, Doctor.
You know very well that I do not take that as a compliment.
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life then?
He's busy with a little experiment in
Someone's burning your tree.
blasphemy.
Colin, time to head out on patrol.
Okay, Master Tainari. What was that?
Horrible dream.
Yeah.
Premonition.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our
Sumeru.
next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord
Sumeru.
Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
One would think.
Yeah.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
Can't you both
Even
fly?
if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
Kill him.
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions
Happy butt
rather than
wiggle.
wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost.
Okay, bye then.
We'd like to ask for some directions.
They're already gone, Paimon.
Yeah.
Like,
Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
No. Okay, didn't even respond.
Here. There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us?
so it would
How
seem.
dare she?
I told you you should have killed her.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace
Well,
where we
even
could find
so.
other people to ask.
Answering you.
Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Yeah, after we murder her for ignoring us. Can't ignore me now, can you? Sorry.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Do it.
All right then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all.
You can piss her off and she can fight
Oh,
you.
what a lovely smell.
Ah.
It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Exactly. Uh-oh. putting you to sleep.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Got to get out of here, huh? Reminded you of something, or nope?
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Whoa.
So the tree that was not lit on fire?
I think so.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes.
I'm having a
you can
vision.
Relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
It's the person from the trailer.
Oh, thank goodness, Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh,
Seem fine, except...
That's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Did he mention why she passed out?
Or like what the medicine is?
Yeah. Imagine what the medicine is. That's kind of why she passed out.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Okay.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be.
Maybe he does,
But the
dude.
Next time
He's
he requires
trying to
any
trip and
of
have a
our
good time.
medicine, Be
Listen to
sure
Pink
to
Floyd.
charge him accordingly.
He just took too much.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition.
Do you know
As
why
you
it
experience
affects certain people
firsthand.
more than
Does
others?
that make sense? Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Maybe. How do we know we can trust him?
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Yeah.
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my
Oh, you're
room and I'll
prisoners?
talk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Yeah,
Let me
maybe
fill you in.
invite them to
I
stay instead of
originally
telling them to
planned
stay.
to
Exactly.
send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Cool, he wants to study us. Some lab rat.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
What?
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
Okay, so there's a way to
I
become immune to
suggest you
this stuff?
continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay? Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
I shouldn't like him suggesting there's something wrong with her mental state.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
Sorry,
Paimon
Paimon.
knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look that good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first.
Thanks for the honesty, Paimon.
Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Not just that.
The vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
A warning. Or a cry for help from the tree. It was like a standing deep underground, but the red sky. Could it have been Connery?
Well, considering
Her
how
home?
unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari?
Because he thinks we're crazy.
If you misjudge your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw were hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do? Good idea. Kali's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Sumeru Archon and customs in Sumeru.
All right, next let's see. Right hand. Yes, not bad.
It's a good looking right hand.
Please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
It's because you're not going on patrol, kid.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
No.
I have a vision too. Am I useless to everyone now?
Aw.
Oh.
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Loads.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Yay,
Mhm.
we get to clean.
I know, right?
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me. So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
More fun parts of the rainforest.
Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to
Ooh,
the Statue
fun.
of the Seven.
Check the light bulbs.
The Statue
Yep.
of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
Yeah, we can climb it, kids. Fine.
I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Sumeru Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
I was wondering about the Lesser Lord title.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Sumeru Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago. According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Sumeru Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Brush up on your history.
You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, it's been a while
I'm
since I
from
learned it.
Sumeru.
But
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers.
Why?
If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
no, we don't.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
Aw.
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Yeah.
Wait, Amber?
Only back in Mondstadt, right?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others.
Aw, she's your
like the
hero.
spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
Oh.
If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt
And her?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
No.
It's all
You're very
right,
enthusiastic. It was cute.
Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
Oh, and she mentioned us?
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Sumeru Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't
Why?
read any
Doing what?
books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Sumeru Archon?
Got some questions for her.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
You're sweet, so
Mention it. We are
we
friends
trust you.
after all, right?
Paimon's right. We're friends. Aw.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my
Yay.
thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Being a ranger sure is exciting.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later.
Yeah, I don't think it's super important.
Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Meticulously clean the statue. Ooh, wow.
Ooh.
We're taking this job seriously.
Giving it our A game.
Yeah.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Picnic time.
Food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I love the way she said that.
Yep.
The forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets.
Like, I learned something.
Pita pockets.
Yeah, Hot Pockets.
Whoops!
Did you drop it?
You dropped it on the ground!
Oh
5-second rule. 5-second rule.
Sorry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
I bet it has more than that.
Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you?
Yeah.
He won't let you touch
Kinda comes off
anything without
as a
his
dick.
permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the
Doubt it.
Raring Rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, academia, right? Well, there's a group called,
I'm not gonna forget this.
something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Okay.
I know, right? They've always wanted to pet them too.
Pet his ears.
Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees.
Just sound like he didn't like the noise of the city.
Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh,
He can be a curmudgeon and still cook.
He was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no! Why? No one gets to yell at Paimon but us.
Sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why? Is she going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey!
Fair.
Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kali started to laugh. That's it! Paimon won't forget this.
Oh.
It's time for some primordial wrath!
Yes, primordial wrath.
Don't touch me!
Oh. Okay. What the hell just happened?
Sorry, Kali. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Oh, she's like poisonous to the touch?
Are you okay? What's the matter?
No,
It's poison ivy.
I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's getting late now.
We're not just gonna blow that off.
Riverville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Why don't you tell us why you freaked out, kid? Kali.
Huh? What was up with Kali just now?
Good question.
Why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kali?
Are you the sad forest ranger?
Oh.
Shouldn't she look
Kali?
sad?
Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Was she crying?
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
But she's gonna act like nothing happened. And she's gonna say, oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, it's you two.
Sounds weird.
I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Kainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kali?
I sent her away.
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
What's going on?
Yeah.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
With your primordial wrath.
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her.
Ouch.
This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now.
She doesn't consider you a friend with your
refreshing for her to have you two here.
warm personality?
So, Kainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
You like to medicate everybody.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
Yeah,
So,
we're very impressive.
Just to clarify, What I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because...
Kale thinks you're a friend.
Because Kale asked me to.
Hmm.
And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend.
Yeah, told her about our past.
So
when
now she wishes to reciprocate the
why we
gesture.
came here.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Deadly.
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That's horrifying.
Sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Oh no.
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
You seem like a jerk sometimes, but really it's just for everyone's best
the
interest.
disease can be
You want to take care of
effectively
them.
controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
It's horrible.
Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Oh no.
The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them.
Too well.
Sadly.
That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them.
Huh.
However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh,
poor thing.
girl.
Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh,
And
by
still
the
keep
way,
that cheery
Paimon,
attitude.
Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize.
Yeah.
None of this is her fault at all.
Well said.
She was in no
I hope you'll get a
obligation
chance
to tell us.
tell her that in person the next time you see her.
Want to know, but...
Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better.
Now I know why she's on light bulb duty.
I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone
you've
who's
heard
still
about us, right?
recovering like the
You said you
traveler.
did.
You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy. There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
How many are you going to gather? Once you gather the needed amount.
Lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Okay. Hi.
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
Maybe if you
Let's go
talk to them.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll find out.
How would we know? Yeah.
Somebody's calling your name. Let me ignore them while I ponder why.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here.
And there's
We
the
were
sad
just
one.
about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
She just looks so sad.
What's going on?
Sad one in Robin Hood?
Yeah.
We just discovered a withering zone.
Oh no.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
We'll clear it out.
And the
No
radius
worries.
of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get it clear enough for you to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be
Oh, stop.
spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I
I
understand.
know, I missed it.
You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
Mm-hmm.
We're good at it.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such
We
places.
are a fucking vision.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
Okay, let's show you.
That's right. If any of the
All the
forest
elements we
rangers
can
without a
control.
vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
Yeah.
But you don't
We'll be
seem
fine.
to carry a vision.
We are the vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
Okay. We agree.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Then maybe once you see us in action, you'll realize. Stop treating us like a baby.
Realize that we're freaking
Stop.
awesome.
Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the Withering.
Dun dun dun.
All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved. Thank you.
Check.
But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all.
I know you're trying to be
Even
nice.
with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering
But
zone, you may
sounds a little
experience
condescending.
extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death.
So when it's like poison, like if you're when you're playing the game or something like that, and it affects you, and like you have kind of like if you were like to hold your breath underwater or whatever in some games, you have to go back up for air.
Yeah,
I wonder
yeah.
if it's the same thing.
Did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
The fact that the Withering returned.
Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the Withering Zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that Withering Zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant
And you don't know why
me, then
it's
that
happening.
wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The Withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the
Maybe that's why our
ecosystem
plants die. We're in a
itself.
Withering Zone.
Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly
We talked about this.
impacting
Our
the
plants just
wildlife
go
that
mosh.
depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of Withering Zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Well, that's not good.
Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Yeah, no way to permanently get rid of it.
None that we know of. The Withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
Then that's where we need to
By the
go.
way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface, although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense.
Yeah.
You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
A massive cavern. Sounds a lot like what I saw. Exactly, beautiful.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Sumeru Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it.
That's cool.
It is also said that the Sumeru Archon's power is a
Cool bit of lore.
manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Tree's
That's
sick.
right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
All right. So, first impressions on Sumeru.
I mean, I like it. I like the idea of, being in a rainforest. There's a bit of danger going on with like this withering, and our characters are interesting. I don't think I have like necessarily a firm grasp on everyone
Exactly.
at this point.
That's what's pretty cool about it.
But yeah, I like the unraveling of like, how do we feel about them? I mean, our not Kale, but the
Tainari?
Yeah. At first, did not have a great first impression of him. But
No,
then, like,
seems kind of a jerk. Yeah.
Yeah, as we hear how he cares for Kale and why he is the way he is, then suddenly he's a much more empathetic character and we can enjoy him. So far, I'm in it.
Yeah, his like protectiveness kind of comes across sometimes as like I said, like condescending or like dismissive of people, but like, it's just one of those things where he's just very cautious. And like I said, protective and wants to make sure everyone's all right. And when first with Kali, you're like, oh man, this guy's like a jerk with how he treats her. But then you start to find out why. And it's just, one of those things where can't jump to conclusions. And gotta get all the information before you start making your own assessments of people and what's going on. And starting off like also incredibly depressing, like with Kale and like what's going on with her and her disease that affects her. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of Final Fantasy 16, like when the bearers start like use too much of their magic and then they become immobilized eventually. But she doesn't even like get the use of like the magic, the element of it.
Well, and I'm also just very curious about her backstory with the Fatui, although
Exactly.
like it sounds like it is probably horrific, and that makes me be like, oh, I don't want it, like, because she's so sweet, it's kind of like I don't want to know that, but at the same time like the way that she responded was very clear that something was wrong. And then when you understand that she was abused in some capacity, like we don't know what that was, but it's pretty apparent that's what happened.
Yeah, it's handling with some darker things going on like right away. I mean, just like abuse and the fact of, I mean, you'll see it like in a dog or something like that, or I mean, obviously, you know, a person as well. But like, just think of when you go like to pet a dog or something, like they
flinch.
Yeah, they flinch because they're afraid you're gonna hit them. And so like to have that, like the abuse that she suffered. I mean, I want to know more about it because I want to know more about her past, but I feel like it's gonna be really tough when we hear about it, and it's just gonna like make me angry.
Yep.
Like as if you didn't hate the Fatui already.
Enough, yeah.
And the doctor, oh man, when we get to the doctor,
yeah,
I'm gonna make him suffer, or her suffer. I can't remember if the doctor is him or her.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, and then the setup too, like with La Senora or whatever dying, and then the funeral they had for her, and seeing like them all the harbingers like kind of like gathered together, sets the stage really nice for this.
Yeah, which I mean, coming from Inazuma, I like how we saw two very distinctly different environments today. The rainforest obviously is different. I think they kind of have played with an idea of like, a rainforest is beautiful, but there is a hint of mystery.
Danger, yeah.
There is a hint of danger. And so I appreciate that. It's making it very unique. And then of course the like church atmosphere with all the harbingers, like just like the creepy child singing, and like everything was a little darker and more gothic, and like you just didn't feel good like watching it. It was very unsettling in just how they talked and I don't know, there's just something about it. So I do appreciate that like we are getting different flavors within Genshin. And like you said, like this one's dealing with some darker themes. And so that in and of itself is kind of a different flavor too.
Yeah. And then the tree itself, the mystery of that, like you saw the vision of it burning, or Kali saw it, and you're wondering like if that had something to do with her time with the Fatui, or is this something that like is part of her illness, or is she affected, like the travelers affected by the odor, the brew, whatever that's going on there, the fumes. I like that they're giving us a lot of mysteries to like sort of like unravel as we already right away.
Yeah, I completely agree.
All right, so let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you're watching with us on Patreon or our YouTube membership, we're going to continue this next week. And if you're watching with us when we release this publicly, we're going right into the next part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that?
A toucan?
My favorite bird.
Oh no, Hypatia!
What is his favorite bird?
I know, the bird made a funny sound. You're okay.
Shh. What's wrong, Tainari?
This duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you?
Duskbird.
She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Sumeru.
So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, that's all you need to know.
Yes, allow me to explain.
It's code.
After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat.
Damn.
And it appears
Definitely
she's
hangry.
forgotten to prepare some rations.
Yeah.
This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
It's the sign for Twizzlers.
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency
So the more
rations
lines, the
set
worse it
aside
is.
for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled funny incense?
Exactly.
Let's find out. Traveler, take a smell and see.
Oh, okay.
So?
Well, I was like, let's find out.
feel?
Just let me know when you get there.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
No, we're invincible again.
But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru.
We've passed your test.
Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Good.
When
Stop
you
being
passed
cagey.
out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia
You're too stupid to understand.
Her focus on meditation and use of spirit
Your ignorance is
borneo are
obvious.
aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Okay, I'm waiting here for a very long time, but I just,
Who's the old guy in the background? Are we supposed to know? Just because, like, he was very much in the shot.
everyone just calls him Daddy.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as
That's
well
really
as some
weird.
other ingredients. I'm
Maybe
sure
they can
it'll
just
come
like
in
cut to
handy.
this part.
Also,
How about
here's
that?
a letter that I would like you to
Weird
give to
downtime.
her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have. No. I should be the one thanking you.
Damn right.
You've both been a great help these last few days.
It's a beautiful place.
Mhm.
With the waterfall in the background.
Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here.
She withered away and died.
Oh,
She's a flower
She
now.
went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Or she became something else's food. She's too weak to defend herself. There she is.
she doesn't seem okay.
Yeah, is she okay? What do you mean she's okay? Oh my gosh! Kick it!
What is wrong with you?
Look at him! It's gonna attack.
It's so cute.
There you are. Hypatia, are you alright?
Again, does she look alright?
So hungry. Need water.
You should have to like an IV when you meditate.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
Smart move.
Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around. Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened?
You all shrink?
Yeah.
Really?
James and the Giant Peach.
Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
She's gonna fight the area.
Ooh.
Looks like
Huh.
we meet again, traveler.
You haven't been missed.
Nefarious deeds.
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
You're in a nightmare.
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
My journey will not end here.
Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
Both.
His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
I'd like to hear it from him.
The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
I'm going to take your word for it, sure.
Right now, today will be your last. Now die!
Quite a little wind-up move.
Mm-hmm. Don't remember any of it?
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere.
Oh, is this gonna be Groundhog Day?
here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
What?
Well, the good news is that
She's having a good
still
dream.
conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's all right first. Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
The giant fruit? Some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Nah, he was sick of taking care of your ass.
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
It says, stop doing this.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Yeah. I kind of think you suck at meditating.
Actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Not buying it.
You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it a little round creature?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
They're not just my imaginary friends?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
You see they're through it.
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So
they can drag you into dreams?
Hypatia, just
That's
what kind
crazy.
of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm
A
not
dream
sure what
weaver.
it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature.
His face is just drawn
They
on.
must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
I'm so embarrassed. I was dancing and
And
thinking no one
then
could see
I
me.
had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen.
They
I
put you to
was
sleep,
convinced
crazy.
they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
She's hungry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
I wouldn't think so.
No, what you up and about? Let's get you some.
Hadn't dropped the food earlier. Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. All right, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good.
Sure you can get all the ingredients in this region?
I've never tried
That's a
any
good question.
dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing. The box is a nice touch
Great
too.
delivery.
Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul.
Since we're an outsider.
Immediately after smelling Spiritborn ale for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
Yeah, we call those people losers.
Why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
She's gonna want it though. We're gonna meditate later and go into
I
that.
must admit, I am quite envious of your
Spiritborn ale.
abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
So I'll have to connect with Irminsul.
Whoa! You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Sumeru Archon at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage.
Probably from all the hunger.
Said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby.
Yeah, and squeaky little noise when he walks.
Being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Sumeru Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
What?
Huh. Is that true?
Yes.
I wonder why that is.
Well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do.
Oh, their dreams have been beaten out of them.
Wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the Academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again.
Punch the clock every day.
It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be.
Yeah.
Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life.
Just chill out.
I might have some more answers for you.
Take a breath.
If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Yeah, if you haven't keeled over dead.
There's no need
Exactly, we're going crazy.
You two are my saviors.
Mine.
Besides, I'm already looking forward to
into
tasting
itself.
some more of your cooking.
Yeah, because it seems like that's the only time you ever eat, when someone brings you food.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Because you know what they don't.
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
Forever.
There's no definite answer as of now.
That's forever.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master?
We can answer him. We just choose not
If
to.
that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Good for you, Tainari. Don't agree to something unless you know as much as possible.
Leaving.
Make an informed decision.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's
Who's the guy in the hippie glasses?
Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's
right. Join us.
We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevata.
Academia.
Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
You need to say goodbye to Kale.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
I've been waiting for you two. minds. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Yeah, take care of
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy.
Aww.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
Yeah.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us.
Good job, Paimon.
We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Oh.
Thanks, Kali. And off to Sumeru City. Sumeru City. All right, so we met like some weird forest fat round fairies or something like that, dream fairies that pull us. Like it was weird. She said it. She's like, oh, she like pulled you into the dream. But like maybe pull us into like a nice dream instead of like pulling us into a nightmare with like the Fatui Harbinger there.
Yeah, I wonder kind of what shapes the dream if they're pulling you into it. Like, I feel as though they're not really the ones shaping it because of what the traveler dreamed. Typically when you have nightmares, it's kind of like a manifestation of your stress or anxiety or, you know, something in that
something you ate
in that world. The fact that the traveler had a bad dream.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't feel like they always have to be bad dreams, but she obviously had a bad one. And I don't feel like the little fat green fairy would want her to have a bad dream. So I'm going to blame this on her stress.
The reason I didn't trust it is because like the face was just drawn on. All right. So it probably does that to like make you think it's all cute and everything like that and draw you in. And then its real mouth appears and it eats you. All right. So don't trust those things.
You're a very suspicious person.
Yes, I am. That's why I've lived this long.
Something about fat little green fairies. He just...
Don't trust them. Just never have, never will. And then, you know, learning more about, I want to say Yggdrasil. Irminsul. Yeah, Irminsul. And the fact that Tainari is now admitting that, like, you know, okay, we're not crazy. We're not just having these hallucinations. They were actually, like, you know, they happened. And him stopping a little bit cagey with us is good. Interesting to see, like, the dynamic of like the academia coming there and like requesting Tainari to come back and his like sort of refusal of that. Wondering, you know, I don't think we've heard the last of that.
No, and I mean, I will be curious to get more sort of clarification on the specific questions that he wants answered and the reason behind the refusal to answer them.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of wonder, is it like refusing to answer because you have to be in the academia and it's guarded knowledge or something like that? Or is it just, no, we just won't tell you these answers?
Clearly something falling out between him and his master.
Well, yeah.
And so that was, seemed to have a lot to do with it. And the fact that like, I imagine it was something to do with the master not being forthcoming with Tainari in the past. So now he wants, you know, full disclosure up front. That's just what I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair.
Yeah. Kali, very sweet.
Oh, she is. I don't know, just kind of incredibly courteous. Like, she didn't owe us an apology, but
exactly
the fact that she offered the apology, it just kind of showed how much she put herself in Paimon and the Traveler's shoes and realized how they may have felt about sort of not knowing or something to that effect, which, again, she doesn't owe them anything. But in the spirit of friendship, like when you want to be friends with somebody, having the ability to think of how they're feeling and like put yourself in their shoes and be open and honest with them, those are the things that form friendships and build that foundation.
Yeah, and it helped out. Like, we, the Traveler had been upfront with Kali and like had shared a little bit more of personal stuff. And so, that makes someone else comfortable and be like, okay, wow. So if you're trusting me with this, then, I feel a little bit more comfortable sharing my own baggage.
Exactly. We all have baggage.
Yeah, exactly.
Really, I think the big takeaway from this is if you're going to meditate, do it in a controlled time period and with plenty of food and water nearby. The human body can live for 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, and I think it's like 3 minutes safely without oxygen. So there's a rule of 3, and it's there for a reason. She went 3 days without water. That's not good.
Yeah, Hypatia was, like I said, I don't think she's good at meditating.
No.
I think she's pushing herself a little bit too much, and maybe everyone calling her a genius because she was able to connect as fast as she did. Got to her head. Now she's like keeps wanting to, like, prove to everyone that she's as smart as they think she is. I don't know. I was getting a little bit of that when she was like just like stressed out and like kind of freaked out at the end there.
Yeah, like when she couldn't achieve that next phase or something.
Yeah.
Being ambitious, being a high achiever, these are admirable qualities. But sometimes things come to us in life when they're meant to come to us, and we can't force it to happen sooner. We can't push it to be the case before we're ready. So like with all her meditating, I'm like, you came out of that a little less zen than I would have thought. Like,
yeah.
Where's the sort of like zen, I accept what the world is giving me at the time that it gives, like where is that?
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you're watching this on Patreon or on our YouTube membership, then we're going to continue it next week. And if you're watching with us when we release it publicly, the full video, we're going on right to the next part.
Yeah. That child is very excited.
Sumeru City! We finally made it!
That looks nice.
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because you don't have any halos over your head.
There's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before.
Inklet?
It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City.
Is this like a game feature?
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
Sure.
It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kind of looks like a leaf.
Yeah, it does.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
They both have set? Oh, okay, because they both have one.
Fancy.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Love what she said, oh, there.
Exactly.
So excited.
That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Surasthana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question. Oh, come on!
Oh no, angry foot stomp.
Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
Happens to me all the time, Paimon.
Paimon's brain is exhausted.
No more brain juice.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Think Lesser Lord Kusanali, I think Greater Lord.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Alright. Last try. Third time's a charm.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Same queries requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experience.
Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Go get your certification.
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
Tainari, that scoundrel.
Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I'm not here to reprimand you, dude.
This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise.
Point us to who
I am but a
would have this
lone
area of
researcher,
expertise?
so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
Well, if she's not with that sanctuary, then go. There.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
But then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me for
Give up
example.
already?
It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your
Yeah, I have no idea what that has to do with anything.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
Okay.
Hey,
Sure.
come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
Still one other person we know.
Huh? Like who?
That in the back totally looked like he was eavesdropping.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Ad Astra Abyssask. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
You an android?
I think so, because like she's everywhere.
Okay. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
I'm sorry, I can't access the information.
But I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Go to a bar.
Please
Start making
do
friends.
not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites.
Mercenaries?
They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar. You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
Who else?
It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Yep, go somewhere else.
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own 2 hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Yeah.
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Never even given the Lesser Lord
In
a
their
chance.
eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy.
Give her a chance to shine.
Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention,
I mean, it is right in the
Lesser
title, Lesser Lord.
Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Ouch.
Yeah.
After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
That's probably why she never comes out.
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
And just like that, I'm
We've
sure
been
that's so
asking
sad.
for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Enter that one person.
You two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
What a lovely story.
Thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad,
Gonna help her
since
find
you
her
worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Man, those guys spook her off.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
Good question.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they're searching for someone. acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Find out who they're looking for and why.
We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali. We can't let them get in the way now. Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey.
Paimon's gonna go beat him up.
Have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Why?
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Went the opposite direction.
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her.
But why?
That should keep him busy for a while.
That was
Evil
a
giggle.
Wicked laugh.
Yeah.
I think that might
Mischievous giggle.
Exactly. I think that might be the most we've heard her be that way.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Oh, thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
But what'd you do?
More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
Yeah, don't you want to ask what she did? How do you know she's not a criminal?
My body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
Yeah, what happened to your hands?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side.
Told
of the
you, you should have
port
gone
we can
taverns
go to.
right away.
They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
Yeah.
Let's move out. Stay behind.
Only ruffians
We'll keep an eye out
hang
for
out in a place
anyone
like that.
looking for you.
And rabble rousers. Hooligans.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand
What
down,
the
dear.
fuck?
Oh, Paimon.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you?
Yeah, Paimon.
Shooing us away.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
So she's like a princess.
My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey, Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
It's her job.
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation.
Make us
Sorry,
understand.
my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much do they bank? You're gonna use your
How
parents'
much
money?
more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
How?
My lady, this isn't about Mora.
It's about honor.
I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt you.
Oh no.
For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong.
She's sick and they keep
I'm
her
aware
locked
of
up
my
and-
limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality.
I'm dying.
And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
Now what does your principal tell you?
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
And that's what counts.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia.
Either way.
Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about.
Yeah, she's helping her.
I'll let you hire me, my
Escape
lady.
better.
This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Good, because I didn't want to fight Dia. She seems cool.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Paimon will never turn down food.
After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Well, if it isn't Dia, haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, plenty more. Pay for ourselves.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers
Coconut and cake, I
over
like.
there are eating some
Yeah,
now.
the charcoal part.
Mm-hmm.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Yeah, picky Paimon that's at first.
Come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know. Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
I have a lot of time on my hands.
Oh, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
You had a fever dream too?
Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days.
Oh my god.
Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed.
Oh,
Even if I cried, there was no sound.
that's horrifying.
At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
All right, then let me move.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you.
What now?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's not creepy at all.
Of course. I I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and
It's
that
like a
you
little girl.
love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Yeah.
Wow, you really do know
So that's the
everything.
Dendro Archon.
Dinnersod, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
So being able to do something would be a good want.
Huh? But
Or not
aren't you
wanting
a
to be
child?
sick.
Exactly, yeah.
All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Want to be healthy.
But can you make my illness go away?
No, sorry, I can't do that.
Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Will you ever be? We can save our wish.
Right now.
Can you be my friend?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
No,
Sweet
I'm
kid.
sorry. I don't have the time for that right now.
The voice said,
Anything else, though, seriously. Other than
I'll
those
be
two
your
things.
friend. Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tevat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat. Yes,
Those Lesser
for
Lord
sure.
Kusanali.
If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It
Parents
had to have
didn't
been
teach you how to
the
read?
Archon.
You're like,
I've been hoping for a chance
In
to
bed
repay
all
her
the time?
kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
Sub-Zero's
It's Lesser
festival is
Lord
great.
Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival
Oh
this
my
year.
god.
What?
That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Why did you do that?
My lady, does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
Right,
I
she's a
saw her
scammer.
leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Dia's gonna knock her on her
That's
ass.
quite the
You know,
trip,
right?
though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Yeah, take shifts carrying you.
But of course, Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay, so we will meet Nilo in the next part. Really sad story about her.
Yeah. And sorry, like my brain is just stuck on Nilu. Like, you gave some random person your savings?
Yeah.
because you follow the same leader? Like, oh, honey. I mean, you are just ripe for cult pickings. Like, thank God you're royalty and sheltered, because I can't imagine, like, if this person can just come in and take your savings off you, I can't imagine what somebody like super nefarious could achieve.
Yeah, like Dia. I remember her from when we did our character draft, which would have been a while ago when we went for hers, and I remember her like being like pretty badass.
Yeah. Also, that line of like, okay, well, we're gonna go and I'll just carry you because it's a really far trip.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, whoa, okay, muscles and muscular endurance, very, very impressive.
Yeah, this was a lot of like background information on this one about Sumeru, like how things work, and the fact that like basically nobody knows where the Lesser Lord Kunali is. Yeah, I think they could have like made that like part maybe just like a little bit tighter as far as everything. Like, it's, like, I mean, I guess we went to the mercenaries, so then we could like get a little bit more information about Dia and whatnot. But a lot of info about Sumeru in this one, and I feel like the next part is probably gonna have a little bit more like, I don't know if like action's the right word, but it's like a little bit more substance.
Although in this one we did get the most wicked giggle out of Paimon that I think we've ever heard.
That's true.
And that's gold. That was awesome.
That was pretty great.
I liked Paimon getting super feisty in this one. I always like it when she does. I mean, she's so fun. But yeah, there was just like, I don't know. Voice actress brought her A game to this recording.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could see why not many people are celebrating the Lesser Lord. It's like you ask her for something and she's just like, I can't do that right now. Oh, sorry, I can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an interesting dynamic. Like the Greater Lord and the Lesser Lord, and nobody really cares about the Lesser Lord, but some people follow her and passionately, and the Greater Lord is dead. So I don't know, it feels like there's a weird dynamic happening right now. And like the Greater Lord and the Lesser Lord, the following feels like religious because it feels very ethereal versus like political and therefore like something tangible.
Yeah. I think the Lesser Lord's like a Nepo baby and they just don't want to. You didn't earn anything. You should inherit it all. What have you done lately? All right, so if you're watching with us on Patreon or a YouTube membership, then we are going to continue this next week. And if you're watching with us when we release it in one long video, we're going on to the next part.
Yeah. Thank you, Bucky. Thank you for the kisses. Those are very sweet. It's an interesting
Sorry
shot.
I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
Yep.
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthfully, no.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sabzeruz festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Can I give you more money? More of my inheritance?
Probably. But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Wow!
It's a nice stage. It's pretty.
Not bad.
Kind makes you think of Ravinia.
Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia
People
looks
look down on the theater?
performers like us.
Yeah.
They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We
Well,
can't
they're
let
wrong.
that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The
It looks
stage is
great.
going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance.
See what happens when you get drunk, singing and dancing.
Upon the grass, countless beautiful padisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those
can spit
brilliant
fiction.
purple flowers
Yeah.
became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment." Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Oh.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth padisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just two real padisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zeros festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
So sure, it's because you're not wanting on the phone.
Come on, there's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival.
Exactly.
Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
Yeah, there'll only be like 12 people there celebrating it.
How
So
about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sub-Zeros festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around. Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
just wandering about, lost.
She's taking her time to admire the flowers.
Yeah. Yeah, see? Not a care in the world. She's high.
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
That lazy son of a bitch.
Huh? Oh, hey!
I know, breaks
it's
here.
the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaken?
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say ad
Astra Abyssosque.
Ad Astra Applesauce? What?
Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
Hey, it's a good Fontaine movie.
Take you two, for example.
Watch as many times as you want.
Travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination.
No, they're often not.
They're found along the way.
Well said.
Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you
I think it's a 5-minute break.
Adventures Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got
Yes,
something to
Mordia.
tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Okay.
Are you serious? We'd love that.
Enter the
Might not
arena.
necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan.
The music changed.
Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah.
It took some convincing for the master and mistress to
like
believe
it's
that
like
Miss
Dia's
Dunyarzad was
music.
only
Yeah,
sitting
no.
in the port for
Arabian
a while
Nights.
because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met.
It's because she had her game face on when you first met.
Spot for Dunyarzad.
It's called being a professional.
Aw.
I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
No, she want to show her soft side.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord. Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city.
Okay.
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Okay, I'm not the only one
Just
wondering about that.
recently, the
Did I miss
Academia
something?
lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Yeah, why should we do that?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
Make it a friendlier reception?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani
No,
family.
come with.
And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
The Scarlet
You
King.
bet they are.
Nice title.
The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return.
He hasn't been dead. He's just been sleeping.
Not everyone's
Waiting
like
for
you,
the right
Chief.
moment.
Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that. Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Know it all. Did you see that? It's under his...
Talk about hurly-burly, this place is busy. Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
Good.
Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfund told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Yeah, feels like he would.
Given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask and see what we come up with.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking
It's a
here
party
when things
town.
get to be too much at the academia.
Spring break!
You see over there? Those are students from the academia.
Yeah, they look like they're partying hard.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got
Nerds.
here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Good for you.
Those students seem to be discussing
Enjoy your
something.
trade.
Let's see if we can listen in.
Dig your life.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Ahmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much.
The graduation
Our
plan?
field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically
You have a
worthless
shady
to
niche.
anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge?
Yep, that's what I cued in on too, Paimon.
Pretty suspicious to Paimon.
Detective Paimon's on the case.
Just buy and sell like that?
Yeah, people do that all the time.
What's your plan?
Knowledge is like the best commodity.
Didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora. Have you lost your mind?
But information is worth the price.
Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora.
Yeah,
But if you know
I'm
what
sure.
you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of.
You guys don't look tough with that
Our
little
main
like
rival now
leaf in your
is the
ear.
Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
Answers.
A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the student say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port
It's the first time like a choice actually like made a difference.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Hand him 50 Mora. No, do the 50 Mora.
I can't stand to see so much Mora go. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Kick his ass and take your Mora back.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're archaeology students.
Here you go.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Kusanagi?
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me.
These two factions make me think of like Avatar: The Last
The
Airbender.
story doesn't end
Yeah,
there.
there's two factions and he had to come together.
The
He's like,
Scarlet
oh no, I
King
met
isn't
them.
truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the
they
desert,
lied.
prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our God shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true God will suffer retribution together.
You're
If what
very
I'm saying
intense,
makes
buddy.
you shiver
Yes,
with
I was
fear,
thinking the same
it might
thing.
not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Is that a tiny person?
No.
You again?
I saw when they were, the camera was just weird.
Okay.
Yes, it's me again.
I remember
already
this dude.
warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss
Mark Drafts
things
was
with
pretty
me,
sweet.
I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting
Give us
for
our
you
Mora
there.
back.
This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the Mora you're worth.
Angry stomp.
Hey, shut it all, Hatham. What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
No, keep talking,
I
I'll hit
told you
him.
the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
That's too bad for him.
And in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm
Which is
warning
now.
you. Don't push us, or this could
For
get
what?
ugly. We don't usually
Not
get
scared of
rough
you.
with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept.
Yes!
After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat.
He knows how to make an
On the
entrance.
other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all. Then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, Some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
That actually was some good advice for you.
What did you say? Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
No, I don't think so.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock
Behind
in
the bike
afternoon
racks.
sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
I would hope not.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000
There you go.
more to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
He's not everybody.
Someone
Cracking
who
down.
chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that?
He is fantastic.
Sent the Amorites running too.
Yeah.
Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
Definitely. More of him.
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
Take care of ourselves, dude.
All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about!
How are you so cool?
Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm a student from the academia.
Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Don't need one. That's how strong we are.
But she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those hot-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
I'm still kicking their ass.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
Some kind of knowledge.
You know
It's shady.
almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
And you have it, so give it to us.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
Okay.
Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
There was like nobody around.
Let's continue our conversation
So we're gonna walk
here.
3 feet, and this will be.
Yeah, exactly.
If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the academia
Boxes will protect
lost,
us.
then you must help me with something. I
Yeah, we're
need
gonna help
to
you kick that
find
guy's
someone
ass.
named Dory, a traveling merchant.
Dory!
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell.
How's her memory?
She's
Can she speak
guarded
whale?
against people from the academia because most of her wares don't comply with academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
She doesn't know us.
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients.
See?
I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
Okay.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
But you did your happy butt wiggle.
It's a nervous butt wiggle.
After you meet her.
Oh, okay.
She has a keen nose for Mora
She has
and
many
a
butt
shrewd
wiggles.
eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
Something you better learn quickly.
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
I can use it.
Oh, well, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard.
Yeah, put some respect on
that
her.
ability should resolve your issue.
Okay.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try
What about you,
inspecting
Trevor?
them with elemental sight.
They still look the same, kind of.
Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight.
Okay.
That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some
Okay,
canned
that makes
knowledge with a
sense.
high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
You don't back out.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikella Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
At the Funduk?
Mm-hmm. Get fondue. Fondue. The Funduk.
Fondue with the Funduk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Al-Haytham is great. Great introduction for him. Comes on the scene, calls out bullshit, and gets us our Mora back.
Yeah, I don't know why I had this vibe about it, but it kind of struck me as like in the Western, you know, like almost like a Doc Holliday, like,
Yeah.
you know, the guy who is underestimated, who sits at a corner and then comes in, calls bullshit, wins the day, and walks out, struts out like a badass.
Yeah. Like when Billy Bob Thornton and Tombstone was gonna gun down Wyatt Earp, and he's just like, Johnny Tyler!
Yep. Oh, God, it's
Calls
such
him
a good
out.
movie.
Yes, such a great movie. Okay, yeah, I knew there's a reason I like him, so if he got some Doc Holliday vibes from Al-Haytham, then yeah, for sure. Just a tremendous amount of confidence to him, but not cocky. Just sure of himself, and like, of what he wants. This was another like sort of like information dump in this one. Of just, yeah, like the Scarlet King and like his followers. We learned that, you know, there was kind of like that faction that thinks that like, okay, he was the original wind god, and then the other like greater lord stole his powers and stole his throne. As I said during it, like, it reminded me kind of this episode in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Do you think that they were true, though, that they were right, that the Scarlet King was the original Dendro god? Like, I think there's like a little bit of truth there, but like I don't think it's like 100%.
Yeah. Oh God, what was it we were just watching where we talked about how like we like to romanticize the past and kind of like make our heroes black and white.
Frieren.
It was Frieren. There it is. So my inkling is, well, there's probably a shred of truth, because I'm sure that like the Scarlet King wasn't 100% the victim, probably wasn't 100% the villain either. There's probably some gray area here. But it also felt a little bit like, I don't know, tin hat wearing to me, that like the Scarlet King's been dead for 1,000 years, but no, the resurrection, like it's going to come any moment. It's like, but is it? I don't know.
I mean, so yeah, I kind of thought similar. I thought maybe like the Scarlet King was the original, you know, Dendro Archon, but instead of it being like stolen, he gave it up. And it was just like, it was one of those things where gave it to his friend because, you know, he was dying or he didn't want it anymore. And he wanted to go live like a normal life. And or go like, you know, live amongst the people. Like maybe it's not that he's dead. It's just that he is now somebody else. Like kind of Rex Lapis giving up his title in order to just be like, you know, for like different reasons or whatever, like his like gnosis that he gave up. So yeah, I'm thinking it's like something like that. That's where my working theory is right now.
I like that. I guess another version could be like I don't know, because I was thinking of Al-Haytham, and you had talked about how he wasn't cocky, he was confident. I was like, yeah, it's an earned confidence versus a cockiness. Maybe the Scarlet King did something that caused him to no longer like earn his title or like be deserving of it. And so it was like removed from him, not because it was stolen, but because like he messed up and it was taken.
Yeah. And also it was weird about like Catherine. So like they like made a big deal about like something's weird about her.
Yeah.
And she's acting different and funny. Like she left her post and she never does that.
She's not allowed to have breaks.
Yeah, exactly. Not allowed to have breaks at all. And so, but then like they just like dropped it
Yeah.
and then go back to it. We only got one part left in this, or at least in Act 1. Maybe in Act 2 it'll come up some more. But you know, there's a lot we gotta get to in the next part. You know, you gotta meet Dory.
Yep.
And impress her, and so we can get some more information from Al-Haytham. Yeah, so I just don't see like how they go back to that. I'm sad Dia wasn't with us, but at least they gave us another cool character.
Yeah, and I loved how, I mean, I said at the time I thought it was Dia's music. I don't know if that's true or not, but I did love like sort of the music shift when she came in.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like it just, she's got a cool vibe, and so that kind of enhanced it that we had that shift happen too.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, Sumeru. It's like where the cool, sexy people go. Like, you got Dia, and they got like Al-Haytham, and
Well, I mean, yeah, but everybody in Sumeru is like super serious and whatnot. Port,
okay, yeah,
Ormos, is that Port Ormos? That's
Port
where all
Ormos.
the,
Yeah.
the fun people go.
Spring Break, the party city. Yeah,
that's
true.
I mean, I guess, you know, work hard, play hard. That's why these two are near each other.
Yeah, for sure. So if you're watching with us on our YouTube membership or Patreon, we're going to continue this next week. We're going to get to the last part of Act 1. And if you're watching with us on YouTube when we release the full video, we're going right into the next part.
Yeah. Thank you for the kisses.
Hello. What are you
Hello.
two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me.
Nice. There's the secret
Before
code.
I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
You cops.
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our horror fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks. If better goods come in,
Huh.
you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizziness with a side of.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating horror fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru
Little
City or
passwords.
Port Ormos style?
Ormos style.
You two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What?
What? The matcha? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
I think he just scammed us. I ain't see the matcha anywhere.
He ran that way.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Yeah, our hippie friend.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain?
Oh!
I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
Princess Pea-Brain?
You've actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
On occasion.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces.
no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to
Snitches
run
get stitches.
an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
You sound like Paimon.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila! Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
Yeah, that's why they avoid them.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh,
It's very forceful with
this
Dan.
sounds like it could be useful.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. With discounts.
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora.
I'm scared, poor
You
Paimon.
are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
All right, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders and quite the eye for quality.
You have another tricks of the trade.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My, oh my! You are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even.
1 in a million.
I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora.
Say what now?
Did you used to work at like a movie theater? For just 25 cents more, you can upgrade to the...
And we get a capsule worth a whole million.
Don't let her trick you into spending more.
All the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham.
Bought some stuff for ourselves.
Bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
No, it's a gateway drug.
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to
I didn't even wait for our response. Just...
100,000 Mora.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
It's gonna be all junk.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Mm-hmm. They're all gonna be duds.
So, what did you see?
They all seem to be equally
So
bright.
they're all worth about the same amount?
Yeah, so you're not really getting a deal.
Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful.
You got conned!
Take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques.
That one.
The art of growing spices.
Pass.
An overview of ancient runes.
Double pass.
Oh, how about this one? Sword fighting techniques 8.
Yeah.
Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever makes Paimon happy.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your Mora to Dory and doors will open.
Shouldn't we gotten 2 more?
You two made
One that we actually bought and another one that
was worth $1 million?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wikela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax.
Best believe it.
No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay, now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost now?
he doesn't actually know.
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Want to meet the Dendro Archon? Oh.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or even how to find your brother?
Yeah, because that's the whole point. We want to meet the Dendro
I
Archon,
doubt
is
it
to find
has
her
any
brother.
mystical
Probably
properties,
first thing to ask.
but it does indeed exist, and it's right here in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal is to
I
find it
won't
too.
deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I
So
know
if you
whose
lose, you have no
hands the
idea.
divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through.
Mhm.
Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Yeah, guess
okay.
it's enough.
Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town? All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Is it gonna be completely useless because we need the first 7?
Sword fighting techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days.
Good job,
since
Paimon.
most have been taken by the Eremites to
It's a rare
augment their
find.
battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great...
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you
See how
fight,
easily
you
you
can use
go
an
through it?
Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry, I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Nerd.
Wow! Alhaitham! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So why are you risking getting caught by the Matra for this capsule?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Okay, the other theory? Yeah, exactly.
To avoid the question.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can't
let's
pull him over
begin
at
the
Paimon.
test.
Paimon won't
Just
let you off
fight
the
as
hook.
you normally
Yeah.
do. All right.
That'll not be a
I'll
sufficient
enter
answer.
Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Moving figures fighting one moment, and then in the next they disappeared into the recesses of my memory.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Felt something.
You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Which is do
Now,
more damage.
I'll start recording data again.
Alhaitham, how's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
It's not a lot.
Wait, how much?
It's basically 0. Yeah.
Dory's such a jerk! She scammed us! 1 million Mora? This thing isn't worth a 10th!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment.
Why not use it for Paimon? Never get some
I'm
fighting
heading back
ability.
to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Here's
I mean, we kind of told you we were getting scammed
Welcome
that
back,
time.
my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
I'm gonna unleash holy hell on her.
Really get us anything we want? Anything at all? Uh-huh. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
Info on the whereabouts of the divine knowledge capsule.
I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap.
3 million
After
more.
all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Very doubtful of you.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain El Ahmar.
That's not good.
El Ahmar? You mean the Aramites who worship the Scarlet King?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red.
That can't be good.
Yeah.
Clearly
I hope
visible
it does
in the
awaken the
picture.
Scarlet King.
You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dory opens doors.
Oh, hey, Thumb! We got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
You're not gonna like it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Aramites' transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain al-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain El Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Lend us?
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I
don't
make
think
some
they're gonna do that.
preparations. Let's meet up again
They don't
on
want
the
it
afternoon
to be
of
used
the
at all.
arranged date,
Because of their
3 o'clock
Scarlet King.
sharp. See you then.
On the day of the meeting, Donna.
Oh, Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Faros Lighthouse.
No reason for why you're late?
Let's go.
And sorry is nice, but I'd like to know why.
Oh, hey, Thumb. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise.
Paimon's got a little hands on
But
the
to
hips.
your credit, it appears that
Sassy
you're sticking to
Paimon.
your word. This is
Trying to be
turning
tough,
into
just got a
quite
hair
an
post.
occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral.
Gonna cut your tongue
I'm not
out.
going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
See, had you learned the knowledge of the sword fighting, lesson 8 or whatever, volume 8.
Academia scum! Boss, finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can...
Okay, what's wrong with him?
I think he used it.
And brain's gonna pop. Don't, he's gonna, yeah. Like we're not trying to stop him.
We have to cut his Akasha connection now.
Nice move on him.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
The matcha.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Nice.
Slick move.
Mm-hmm. Smooth.
World, forget me.
World forget me?
What into that just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
Okay.
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
It's exactly what I heard before at Irminsul.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close.
Oh, did they?
Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Means Al-Haytham's not going to say that he's pocketed it?
Divine knowledge capsule that Paimon
Cheeky little bastard.
you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zeros Festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
There you go. Show us the capsule.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Ooh. Higher ups, is he talking about people in academia, or is he talking about another organization? If he's somebody's not working for the Fatui.
I assumed academia, but that's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah. I liked Al Haytham, but now sneaky little bastard stole that divine knowledge and said, "Oh yeah, you know, I'll share the information I get from it with you. Is that payment enough?" And then did not share that.
Yeah, Paimon kept giving him like every opening where I thought he was going to come out and be like, "Well, we don't have to imagine." Like, here it is. But no, he's keeping it all to himself. Which, I mean, it did make that one guy go insane. So for those who aren't equipped to handle it, it's obviously incredibly dangerous. That could be a nice thing that he's doing, but I also kind of feel like it's a greedy thing that he just wants it for himself.
I think it's more of a greedy thing. He wants it for himself, and like for the higher ups, whatever mission he's on. If it is for the academia or if it's for another organization, maybe not Fatui, maybe it's somebody else. So like Act 1, like Sumeru, it's like it was a lot of world building for this. But like we got Al Haytham, we got Dia, and so those are two characters that like I'm excited to have more of going forward, and Tainari as well.
Yeah, Dia's a great character. I'm kind of sad that she wasn't in this part.
Yeah,
because I just like Dia when she comes on screen. So I was a little bit bummed that she wasn't in this part. But I mean, Sumeru has been a cool place to check out. It has been different from the other places that we've taken a dive into, and I enjoy the music of it as well. It's just been like, it's got a cool vibe that I've enjoyed. And
I think Dory has potential as well. I mean, I hope she's just more than just like, I don't know, the merchant or whatever that we see, like, because you know she is sort of shady and you know, one track mind with the Mora, and she's definitely like, I love how pissed Paimon got when she realized she got taken advantage of.
Yeah, I was actually surprised Paimon wasn't more pissed when she was called, like, I don't know, Princess P-Brain or whatever it was that Dory called it. Like, I kept waiting for the shot to switch over to Paimon so that we could see her reaction to that, but sadly we did not get that. I was surprised that there wasn't even more animosity between those two.
I thought it was, and I guess I just misremembered it, but I thought it was like spend 100,000 Mora and then you get an additional one that's like up to $1 million, but I guess it was like spend 100,000 Mora and you can pick up a one that's up to $1 million. But then when she was like, "Oh, why are all these ones on the left?" She's like, "Oh, but these are all like at least $1 million, whatever." So I'm like, all right, but isn't that the whole point? Like, we're spending $100,000 so we can get something that's better. But yeah, so like as soon as she said that, like, I guess you already gave up the Mora at that point, which was dumb. I'd be like, you know, which pile am I choosing from if I saw two piles? But
yeah, always beware. If a deal sounds too good to be true,
it is.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like, maybe 1 in a million times you're gonna get like a great deal, but most of the time when they sound too good to be true, they are.
Yeah, if it's not at Costco, then it's just not good.
And there's our commercial for Costco.
Yeah. All right, so that concludes Act 1, and then we will be going on to Sumeru Act 2 for the Archon quest next, and you can get early ad-free access to that over on Patreon. Links in the description of this video. You can also get early access here on YouTube. Get the little join button, and you'll get a month ahead. When this releases when the Act 1 releases on YouTube, then we should already be starting, Act 2. So you can get ahead of the next part right now, and then we'll release that again when the full video is done. Thanks so much for watching Genshin Impact with us, but keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.